Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a quick video on this Mercury in retrograde. It is our first Mercury in retrograde of the entire year. And this one is actually really interesting and also going to be very, very powerful because of all the other cosmic energies that are around. So let's get into it. Mercury, for those who don't know, Mercury is a planet that rules travel, communications. Mercury has also been known as the trickster god. But when Mercury moves retrograde, and it doesn't actually go backward in the sky, it just looks like it's appearing backward. It's a time where things kind of go haywire. Technology falls apart. You might have an accident, cars break down. It's like all the things that you rely on kind of like get into disarray. I'll give you an example. Earlier this week, which was the Mercury shadow period, I tripped and fell in my bathroom and hurt my back and had to go to the emergency room. I'm fine. It's just, it was like, definite Mercury and retrograde energy at full play. And I know 4 other people who also tripped and fell that day. So with Mercury in retrogrades, it's always a good time to really slow down, be cautious, be conscientious, really take your time, be present, don't rush through things, don't rush around, drive like Miss Daisy, drive very, very slow, very, calm, especially if you're not a calm, slow driver. This is a time to really do that. Mercury in retrograde is also a time where you really have to be mindful of the interactions you have, the people in your life, contracts you may sign, things you may say in private, getting out to the world. Because Mercury is that trickster god, it's like trickster energy. And so you just have to be really mindful of, what you involve yourself in during Mercury in retrograde. This Mercury in retrograde started today and it ends February 3rd. But one of the things I got about this Mercury in retrograde and why it's so unique and why I wanted to do a video on it is because all the other cosmic influences right now are really, really going to heighten the energy of the Mercury in retrograde. So we are currently still in a Venus retrograde, and that doesn't end until the end of January. So this is like past love, people from the past, people you may have had a crush on in the past, people you may have dated in the past. This could be divine counterparts. It could be anybody. People from the past coming back into your life. It's like redo, revise, review, rejuvenate. That's the kind of the energy of Mercury in retrograde. I really want you though to take your time and to kind of think things through carefully, because it's a lot of 7 of Cups energy. So, not everything that glitters is gold. There is a lot of deception. There is a lot of illusion during Mercury in retrograde periods, especially when it comes to love and romance. The other thing that's really, really potent with this Mercury in retrograde is that we're heading into one of the most powerful full moons of this entire year. That is going to be the full moon in Cancer. It's also known as the wolf moon, and it's on January 17th. So it's on Monday. And the full moon portal we're already feeling the full moon energy now. Why this is really important with this Mercury in retrograde is because the full moon in Cancer, and the moon being in Cancer is the moon in its own sign. So the energy is doubly heightened. So your intuition, your gut instincts, your psychic abilities and psychic gifts are going to expand. Really pay attention to your dreams, really pay attention to the synchronicities, and really pay attention to your feelings right now. It's going to be imperative for you because, on the surface, something might seem really good, or on paper, something might seem really great. But if your gut instinct is like, something's wrong here, trust that, because it's trying to protect you. The other thing about this full moon and how it influences the Mercury in retrograde is that the full moon is opposite Pluto. Pluto is the planet of death. It is the planet of rebirth. It is the planet of change and transformation. But Pluto also brings out shadow energy. It brings it up to the surface. So people are going to be more angry, more violent, more rational, more overly emotional, more hostile, but also like more jealous, more envious, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of people, you know, coming out of the woodwork, maybe trying to cause you harm in some way because of their jealousy and envy of you. So really pay attention to this energy. I keep pulling from the Bluebird Lenormand deck. I keep pulling the snake. And this is kind of the energy of this time. And I'm going to read this card real quick. It says, vile is the serpent who lures with a bite. Be not indulgent or slow to the fight. Flee every moment she turns on the charm. This posed opponent will bring you harm. This could be someone you know, a coworker, a friend, even a family member or a parent. And because the full moon's in Cancer, that's usually related to a woman in your life. It could be a mother figure, but there's a lot of energy around sort of backstabbing, betrayal, deception, lies. The only good thing about it, though, is that with Mercury in retrograde, it's almost like that stuff is going to come to the surface and come out to be revealed. Even if people are trying to do things on the down low or trying to be deceptive or manipulative, like, you're going to know. So just, again, pay attention to your own instincts and pay attention to your feelings right now. If something doesn't feel right for you, don't do it. Don't let other people convince you of trying to do something. The other thing during this Mercury in retrograde is, again, be very, very careful. Go slowly. Use temperance in everything. Use moderation, because you could have an accident. This is a time where accidents are heightened. Really make sure that you've got like good health insurance, that your car's in good working condition, that you're taking better care of yourself during this period of time. Also, really, really be careful of doing any elective procedures at this time. So like cosmetic surgery, Botox, you know, just wait until at least the Venus retrograde period is over, because with Venus and Mercury being retrograde, it's like anything that can go wrong may go wrong. So just be very, very mindful. With that, I'm going to pull a couple cards from the Tarot Grand Luxe. Tap further. And the card that's at the bottom of the deck, I had to look at it and I have to pull it, is the Chariot. So that's also about travel. Travel can be delayed. Travel could be canceled. You know, the internet might shut down. You might break your cell phone. Phones may not work. Things may not work. That's what you need to know about Mercury in retrograde. So have a backup plan and really, really just take your time to think things through and do things slowly, because that's really going to help you during this time. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light, please reveal to us what we need to know about this Mercury in retrograde. Thank you. All right, I'll pull a couple more cards and then I'll do some clarifiers. One more. Oh, okay, cool. So, okay, very, very powerful energy coming out. So with the Chariot, you know, what I'm getting again is more about travel. This is also a card of victory and overcoming obstacles. And yes, you will, if you're in a situation right now that seems stressful or unfair, worry not. Spirit has your back. This is also the Cancer card. So for those of you who are going through a situation right now, you might get the answers that you need or the truth being revealed to you by that full moon. So by January 17th, by Monday. So really pay attention to all the synchronicities and all the guidance that's coming to you now. But with this card, the Chariot, it's just really being about mindful about travel, mindful about, you know, moving too quickly. Just be cautious of that. Hermit energy. This is a good time, if you can, to just really spend some time on your own, spend some time in relaxation, meditation, prayer, spend some time just working on your spirit, working on developing more of your spiritual self, because there is a lot of devil energy around. There's a lot of trickster energy. There's a lot of deceit, that snake, that vile serpent. That energy is very, very strong right now. And so just, pay attention to your instincts and pray and ask for higher guidance, and it will be given to you. Two of Coins. You may have some instability with finances or something in your material life. Also, for some of you, you may need to make a decision about a job or about a financial situation. This is a good time, again, not to enter into anything new, but to really go back and look at your bills, look at your budget, sort of revise your budget if you can. Cut your unneeded and unwanted expenses, really maintain your resources well during this time. You also could be dealing with an air sign. So this is the King of Swords, but it doesn't have to be masculine. It could be feminine too. This is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This person, because the Death card is right next to it, sorry for dropping. There may be some sort of situation that comes to a head during this Mercury in retrograde period, or some sort of ending related to a person in your life who has a lot of air energy. This also could be the person who's being deceptive or trying to stab you in the back. All truths will be revealed under the full moon, so trust in the revelation that Spirit gives you. But this may be time to sort of cut your losses and walk away from all the people and situations that no longer serve you. For some, this signifies a big, big change in your life as well. However, all is well, because the Six of Coins came out, so it's like what gets lost gets replaced in a different way. The doors that close, other doors, better doors are going to open at this time. So really, really trust in that. You have options, but again, not all that glitters is gold. Some of these cups are cups that you don't want. So really make sure that you are using your intuition and praying and ask for guidance as to what is the highest path for you at this time, with the Seven of Cups coming out. But Two of Wands came out, so this is like new partnership, new business partnership. This also could be new love partnership, because a lot of times this card comes out for me when it's related to twin flames. So this, things that are changing in your life could be pushing you towards union with your divine counterpart. So be very, very mindful of that. Let's see what else is at the bottom. King of Wands, so fire energy. Could be related to a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But overall, there's a lot of good energy. It's just, with the devil coming out, you just have to really, really watch your back. Let's get some more cards from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. Please give us further guidance as to how we can easily navigate this Mercury in retrograde. And I'm going to pull those. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay. Healing the heart. This is a great time, again, to be in hermit mode, to go within, to heal your heart, to do heart chakra meditations, and just really release any pain that you have related to the past. You may feel like you're in an in-between state. The old is sort of crumbling and falling apart, but you're not quite here at the new beginning yet. Worry not, because you are ascending. You are going beyond the ordinary. You are picking up your spiritual mantle and moving forward in untold ways. This is a time to really sort of let go and let flow. Let Spirit inspire you, because what you may want may be too small for what your soul wants for you, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have a grand symphony. And this is like all the elements, all the energies of your life, of who you are, coming together for a grand symphony. This is like the magician card, where the magician has all the elements. He's got the wands, the cups, you know, the swords, and the pentacles working together to build and manifest. And so again, if you can during this time, just focus on self-care, rest, healing your heart, and all will be well. We'll pull some final cards from Denise, Linn, Sacred Destiny. I'm very accident prone right now, so I have to move slower. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. Any final messages you want for us to know about this Mercury in retrograde? Any final messages? Opportunity. This Mercury in retrograde is going to bring in great opportunities. Just again, listen to your instincts. What I'm getting to is this Mercury in retrograde is going to bring in great opportunities to heal and great opportunities to move forward in your life. At the bottom is community. Connect with your soul tribe, connect with like-minded people, connect with people that you love and trust, because they're going to help you move through any of the discordant energies or any of the negative energies that may be coming up during this Mercury in retrograde. So that was the reading. I just wanted to come on quickly and talk about Mercury in retrograde again. Just be mindful of, you know, who you're around, you know, listen to your instincts, spend more time alone and in self-care if you can, and really just pay attention, not just to what people say, but to what people do, because, you know, actions reveal the truth of situations. And with this full moon in Cancer, you're going to know the truth regardless. So don't worry about that. Sending everyone lots of love. Take care.